future fans, people of the interwebs, it is I, your host, some of us Stu1, coming at you for another Star Trek, the official Star Trek collection review. This time we're doing issue number 154, the Klingon Transport. Yeah, this has eluded me since fucking August. It has finally turned up today on the 14th of April 2020. So yeah, this is what I've been waiting for ages, so I can get going. I'm still missing a few issues, still missing a couple of specials, but I'm going to get a few things today. So yes, I'm getting a crack on, because I know people have been asking for reviews recently, going, when are you doing next Star Trek review? I said I will when I get the ships, and I have some of the ships, so I'll get a crack on. I've already uploaded the Gold Enterprise D. I thought I'd start with that because it is a lovely thing. It's a lovely thing. So we're going to do this one as per usual. Nice glossy magazine and the ship itself, but more on that very soon. So we'll get a crack on, shall we? Specification: operated by refugees, type transport ship, in operation 22nd century. Location: Alpha Quadrant. I think it's Beta Quadrant, Klingon Empire, but there you go. Length 55 metres, propulsion warp crew 54. And we get a nice CG render of the ship itself, different to the front, that's always a good thing. The leader of the refugees told Captain Archer that their colony was annexed by a species they'd never encountered before, the Klingons. A group of refugees fleeing the Klingon... Oh no, that's it. The Enterprise NX-01 responded to a distress signal from a transport ship. Captain Archer and his crew found the ship in bad way. There were 27 biosignatures detected on board, and one pot in the cell was leaking reactant coolant, making rescue imperative. And we got some nice images from the episode itself. Yeah, it's a nice back view. Enterprise firing full phase, which is a cool shot actually. So yeah, it's really cool. The warp nacelles and hull plate and coloured of the Klingon of the transport are typical of Klingon ship design. Yes, they are. And we get a nice topographical view of it there. Really cool. Really cool. Enterprise Chief Engineer Commander Tucker assessed the refugee transport ship beyond repair. First Officer T'Pol anticipated Captain Archer's compassionate response and issued orders to survivors to the accommodation aboard Enterprise. After assessing the condition of the transport ship refugees, Flux informed Captain Archer that two of their number were in serious condition following their ordeal. As a result of the failure to bring the rebels to justice, Captain Duras was demoted to the lowly rank of second weapons officer of the Tiger Corps perimeter. The fate of the refugees rescued in the transport ship was unclear. Their original destination was a planet a few light years from Klingon territory. T'Pol concerned that this was not far enough. Klingons continue to expand their borders. Yes, they do like doing that. And we've got design of the Klingon transport. We've got some design images there, which are really cool. We've got some nice sort of bit more rendered ones, and then as you can see, like sort of the evolution getting to where it eventually become, which is always good. Always good. I love all this stuff. John Eves, yeah. And then Goodsman trial. Writer David A. Goodman looks back on Judgment, putting Archer on trial and bringing the new dimension to the Klingons. Yeah, so basically the episode, what's the episode called? Judgment has a very reminiscent of Star Trek 6, which is no bad thing. And he goes into an interview with David A. Goodman there. Some images from the episode, like you got the Klingon judge there. Some more images, and you've got actors reprising roles as Klingons coming back, which is always good. And then you've got some more images there, and this guy here played RID Megatron in Robots in Disguise, not the one from 2000, which is pretty cool. Daniel Riordan, met him. He's a massive dude. He's about 6'10". He's fucking huge. So we've got on screen, first appearance of Judgment, first appearance TV appearance Star Trek Enterprise, designed by John Eves. Trivia: Judgment proved to be Scott Bakula's favourite episode of Star Trek Enterprise. To shoot as Captain Archer, choosing the episode to be included in the Captain's fan collective, Captain's Log DVD set. Bakula said introduction where it was simply about judgment and that was wonderful, and not the flashiest and the most exciting, but simply a grandiose Shakespearean Greek tragedy feel to it. Although not mentioned in dialogue, Archer's trial took place on the outpost of Narendra 3, established in the final draft script, and interviews by David A. Goodman. Narendra 3 is the outpost defended by the Enterprise C in yesterday's Enterprise. Sorry, I've got an itch on my back, sorry. Actor Connor Trinier only appeared as Commander Tucker in a single scene of Judgment. This was due to acting being ill during production of the episode. According to David A. Goodman, Trinier was suffering during one scene, and he'd shot for the episode at the Enterprise bridge ship. So there we go. And we've got the image on the back there. So yes, good magazine, good magazine, good magazine. We'll just get that over there for now. So we'll flip this bad boy around and we'll take a closer look. And there we are, the ship itself. Very good, very good. We'll take it off a stand because we'll talk about that in a moment. So yeah, very nice. Some nice detail on the top there. You've got these conning towers going on here at the top there, which is very, very cool. No clear plastic in this one. There focuses. Yes, this should have been clear plastic here, and in the nacelles there. That should have been clear plastic. They seem to be going away from that. I'll give you an example. This is the Steam Runner class from quite a while ago. It's got clear plastic everywhere in the nacelles. It goes right through the nacelle, as you can see my fingers through it there. And on the Buzzard collectors, not on the deflector dish though, it's a bit weird. But there you are. It seems to be moving away from the clear plastic a bit, which is a bit of annoyance. You've got docking ports here. You've got some nice what appear to be like cargo bay doors. You've got what appear to be windows, but are sort of they've obviously gone for a larger ship, and then they've realised at the smaller ship, and then realised, oh, we need a slightly larger one, so they made the windows a bit smaller. Is that the case on the cover? I've thrown it over there. Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah. So yeah, you got the deflector dish at the front there, which is quite nice. A bit plain, but not too bad. You've got some nice sculpted detail, another docking port this side. On the bottom, some nice painted sort of scuffing and stuff like that, but no detail, no greeblies or anything. And you've got some nice detail in the nacelles there, and the impulse reactor, and whatever the hell these things are, pointing out. Like I say, you've got some cool conning towers going on, and all this detail at the back there is really nice. Nice colour, fit with your Klingon fleet quite nicely. Bit of a weird one to be sold out, you know, because I guess people like Enterprise, I guess, and like this episode. I mean, this ship is kind of one of those ships that's in the background. You don't really see it for that long on screen, and what you do see is kind of like it just sort of docks against Enterprise, and then he's off the shot, you know, out of shot. Now the dreaded stand. On the bottom, so this is the first run one, so you know what I mean. Klingon Rebel Transport. It's A, so this is a first run one. So I don't know where it's been hiding all this time, but anyway. So yeah. Now this stand here, you're supposed to put the prongs of the stand over these protuberances here, but it doesn't like to fit there. Because if you put it, I mean, it fits in, but it doesn't want to stay. And it has, because I'm on camera. Marvellous. But it's one of those that if you just knock it, there you go, it will fall off, yeah. So I'm going to have to get some clear nail varnish and just paint in there, just give it a layer of thickness. I need to get some, actually. Yeah, just a layer of thickness in between there would make this would hold the ship a little bit better. But other than that, I think it's a nice ship. I think it's I don't think it's, if you're collecting Klingon ships, then yeah. I think it's one of those ships that you could, sorry, get rid of that, that you could miss, if that makes sense, you know. I think it's one that you could miss. It's not an important ship, but I'm a completionist. I want everything on screen, everything that is canon on screen. I'll get into that on a different video. But yeah, there is. But it's a nice 22nd century Klingon ship. It's a nice addition to the Klingon fleet. But yeah, it's very nice, very nice, very nice. So, thank you for watching. If you like what I do, why not consider subscribing? and hit that notification bell to tell me I've got new videos out, just down here. Hit me up on Patreon, I've got some cool rewards on there, and check out my other Star Trek reviews, which will be here. Also, I've got a Facebook group, the name should be coming up somewhere along the bottom here. So if you're on Facebook, why not join me on there? You can see what ships and upcoming reviews will be. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you all later. Kapla!